Baruch, good morning. I'm going to mention another minhag regarding Erev Rosh Hashana. This year, Erev Rosh Hashana is going to be on Sunday. There is a minhag, it's a very, very strong minhag, for men to go to the Mikveh on Erev Rosh Hashana, this year being Sunday morning. Now, it is not an obligation, definitely not. However, it is a very, very common tradition amongst all Jews, Sfaradim, Ashkenazim, Hasidic Jews, non-Hasidic Jews. It is something which is very commonly practiced to go the eve of Rosh Hashanah as well as the eve of Yom Kippur. Now, having said that, men do not make a blessing when they go to the mikveh. Even on the eve of Rosh Hashanah or on the eve of Yom Kippur, still they would not do a blessing. It is a mahloket, it's a dispute amongst the poskim, if there is even an obligation to go to the mikveh before the holidays or not, because in the time of the Bet HaMikdash, it was an obligation. It was actually a Torah obligation to go to the mikveh before going to the temple. However, nowadays, since there's no temple, there's a dispute. Is there still an obligation? Is it rabbinic? Is there no obligation at all? And therefore, it is still the proper custom and the proper tradition, if possible, to go to a mikveh Erev Rosh Hashanah and Erev Yom Kippur. Now, the reason for this is, spiritually, obviously, when a person goes to the mikveh, it's something which clears their mind, clears their heart from distractions, from thoughts. It purifies an individual when they come to Rosh Hashanah. We try to come ready physically, spiritually, and the mikveh actually has that dual component. We clean ourselves, we wash ourselves, but also we are spiritually immersing ourselves in a mikveh. When an individual goes to a mikveh, and this is equal for men and women, they should dip no less than 3 times, just to make sure that they actually immersed properly. However, Erev Rosh Hashanah, it's brought down by many, amongst which the Arizal and the Ben Ish Chai, that an individual should dip 5 times on Erev Rosh Hashanah, and each one we should be thinking something else. And we'll go through them, each 5, very quickly. The first is just L'Shem Tahara, for coming to purify yourself. That's the first level, that's number 1. The second is to fix up any anger, lo'alenu, that a person might have had over the past year, that Hashem should help us purify and fix our side of anger. The third is to sweeten the judgment which is coming up on Rosh Hashanah. The fourth is that last year all of the curses should end the same way as the year is coming to an end now, so too all the curses of the past should end now. And now number 5, since it's a new year, and hopefully it's a new year that starts with blessing. These are the 5 intentions one should have when they go to the mikveh. The time to go to the mikveh on Erev Rosh Hashanah is from the 5th hour of the day and on. That means 1 hour before midday. So let's say approximately with midday is around 1:15. Let's just say for argument's sake. So from any time from 12 o'clock or 12:10, and then where one is able to go to the mikveh. If there is no mikveh around, or you're not able to get to a mikveh, or you're older, or you have a cold, or you're sick and you're not able to make it to a mikveh, it is proper that you at least do the next level of mikveh, which is taking a shower for anywhere between 4 to 6 minutes. Then you have Tishat Kabin, which comes at the 12.5 liters. And that is also something, it's not as great as going to a mikveh, but it is also something which helps. By the way, going to the ocean counts as a mikveh, and Baruch Hashem, here in the Bet Knesset, we also, here also in the Bet Knesset, we have a mikveh for men, which will be open all day from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday, so it's good that everyone knows. So that's by mikveh. A pool is not the same level as a mikveh. Going to a pool is better than taking a shower, but it's not equivalent to taking a mikveh. So there's a kosher mikveh, there's a pool which is a body of water which is equivalent to a bath, no more than a bath, and then there is pouring water on yourself, i.e. a shower. Those are the 3 levels. Going to, at least on Erev Rosh Hashanah and Erev Kippur, it is proper to go to a kosher mikveh if possible, if one is able to